Well, it's coming up on almost a year to the day, I think, pretty close to when, we were walking into the arena uh, and getting ready. I remember being interviewed real quick, and then while in the middle of an interview with Bob Kessling, they came up and said the game's been canceled, and it seemed the whole thing was surreal leading up to that because it goes back to I think what happened in that NBA game with one of the referees that tested positive, and all at once you see a video on TV that everybody's watching where I think it was Chris Paul that ran off the court, you know, and from that time on, I think that's when a lot of people started looking around like, are we safe? Are we, can we do this? Should we be doing this? And games started being canceled, before our game. But really, the most surreal part about it is we're a year later. And it seems in some ways like it's been forever. But yet, because I think it's been a long, trying year for everybody, but a year ago. And it's now that we're here, you're like, is it really been a year? But in some ways, like, man, it seems like we've been doing this for so much longer. But again, I go back. I know the players have enjoyed as much as they possibly can. If we're going to use the word enjoy this year, the fact that they got to do what they love doing, I think they would tell you to the man, it's harder on them than probably any of their college basketball or their basketball career. Just you go back when the season started and when you saw games were being canceled and all this, you were really, it was in your mind, or, we're doing this work, are we going to get to play? And I remember the night we went to Vanderbilt and I got a call from Coach Stackhouse. And he said, we're not going to be able to play the game. And then from that point on, you went through a couple weeks there where you're like, this could happen at any point in time because, we don't have any control over it. So there's so many of those little things that went on in your mind that when you were preparing, getting ready to play, and you look at what just happened at Kansas. Think about it. So we all know that we're not out of the woods by any stretch. This is our third day of 10 straight days of being tested, and you just every time you come in there, you're holding your breath the next morning, hoping that everything's comes back negative.